Poppy said. Can I ask you a bit of an awkward question? What kind of demon would you say Velvet is?
Well...
Oh, don't worry. I'm not trying to find a vulnerability or anything. I'm only asking out of curiosity.
It's not that I doubt you, Eleanor. I just don't know much about her myself.
You fought against her, haven't you? She consumes her enemies with her left hand and claims their power. She's a demon like absolutely no other. Plunk just about any demon down in front of her, and I bet she could devour it in a single gulp.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty much true. Sometimes demons that she doesn't entirely devour turn human again, but...
What? You've seen demons turn back into humans?
Is it that big of a deal?
Of course it is! Everyone knows that once you catch Demon Blight, that's it. There's no turning back. Although, I did see it happen with the High Priest Gideon. I wonder if there's some kind of connection.
Not that it matters if he turned back, demon or not, he's dead either way.
Whatever it is, it's of no concern to a pirate.
If I were you, I wouldn't worry about what's normal. If things were normal, we wouldn't have found each other.
You have a point.
Sorry I couldn't help, Eleanor.
No, you didn't do anything wrong. But I need to keep digging until I find out more about the kind of demon Velvet is.
It is important sounding. We now have multiple cases of demons being imprisoned by the Abbey, likely as a secret project by Artorias, and in multiple cases those demons have gone on to kill people that have the Demon Blight, who suddenly don't have Demon Blight anymore. Seems like kind of a big deal, that this rare cure is so accessible apparently. Huh. That was a crappy teleport. Really? Really? What? I thought these teleports were supposed to take us back to the entrance. It took me from there to there. What? That's literally the next room over. That's literally the next room over. Why?
That bug! It looks pretty tough.
Yeah, I've been around a long time, but I've never seen anything like it.
It must be a new species.
Incredible!
A new species is usually named after the person who discovered it. The Laphicet rhinoceros beetle, then?
Rhinoceros beetle? Whoa now, that's a stag beetle if I ever saw one.
No. Those things may look like pincers, but they're actually horns. A three-horned beetle will cause quite a stir in the bug community.
Hey, I know pincers when I see them, and those were some mighty pincers. The Laphicet stag beetle has a better ring to it, right?
What part of that sounds better?
The whole thing. Stag beetles are the strongest after all.
I can't let that go unchallenged. The rhinoceros is the king of beetledom.
Beetledom? More like beetledum.
Huh? That doesn't help your case at all.
Rokuro. Aizen.
I feel a dangerous storm brewing.
The rhino is a one-trick pony with its horn, but a stag can cut its opponents in half. Its weapons can be used in any situation. The stag is a true swordsman.
That's petty trickery. The only beetle with the raw muscle to decide its own fate is the rhino.
But they only live for a year. The stag can survive through the winter.
They live hard and die young. Is the beauty of such a life lost on you?
Why is it that boys get so excited when they talk about bugs?
Rhinoceros, stag, or butterfly. It's all no matter to me.
They all look like cockroaches.
They're totally different!
So, what will you name it?
I think Rhinostagros for now.
Just mash all those names together, see how it works out, huh? Huh. It's like listening to people arguing about Pokemon, basically. That's a bit of a surprise. Alright, I should have an extra bottle to use around here. Yeah. Oh, I can't. I can't use it, apparently. Oh. Sends you to the entrance of any visited town. Entrance of a dungeon. There. No? Huh. I can't teleport out of the dungeon, apparently. The one that sends you to the beginning of the dungeon doesn't take me out. Apparently that tiny area counts as the dungeon, and going slightly over here counts as leaving the dungeon? Strange. Strange, but okay, I guess. It should be a lot faster to get out than it was to get in.
Salatoma flowers smell so sweet, like raspberries.
Let me smell. Oh, they smell tasty.
Do they really taste that bad?
They lure you in with their scent, but once that flower hits your tongue, its flavor transforms into something dreadful.
Dreadful like how?
The petals melt into a liquid thousands of times stronger than mint, and the leaves and stem taste richer than the richest beef tongue. The two flavors clash and fizz on your tongue, and your whole body is racked with choking pain.
What?
Seriously?
That's what Ifrit told me anyway.
It's actually true. That's exactly what it's like.
You've tasted it before, haven't you? Is there any way around it?
You can squeeze it, boil it, mix it with honey, but nothing gets rid of the taste. Trying to mix it or sweeten it makes it even harder for some to swallow.
Have you taken yours?
No, I'll do it once I'm back on the ship with the pirates.
Wait, are you the type that puts off unpleasant tasks?
Not at all. I simply cannot be the first to drink it when others are still waiting for us to deliver their doses.
You do know that you'll have to drink double the dose after you start displaying the symptoms, right?
Are you certain?
Quit being so stubborn. It'd be better if you just got it over with.
And you've taken your dose?
No, I don't need to. Having a tethered Moloch drink it is enough to absorb its effects.
But to a Moloch, it tastes...
Yes, the cuter you are, the worse it tastes. It's good to be an exorcist, eh, Eleanor?
Do I have to drink it?
Of course not. I'll suffer through my own dose of Salatoma.
Oh, pooh. How dull. Whew.
Why would a flower evolve to do that? It's why, like, I understand having a flavor that repels people if you don't want to be eaten by predators, but why would you then lure them in the first place, like as some sort of weird prank? Like, come over and eat this, buddy. Ah, I got you. But it's not a poison, and the flower doesn't eat the people. It's not like some sort of crazy Venus flytrap situation. So why lure people in and then hit them with a terrible flavor? This is why I couldn't teleport out.
You think there's any chance that wanted Moloch would launch an attack here?
His target's probably Loringen, but stay sharp just in case. He might try to break open the bug cage as a diversion. Wanted Moloch? Loringen?
First that demon Rex Helavis, and then Eleanor betrays us? We're never gonna catch a break.
Quit whining. Cleaning up messes is our job.
Looks like our Abbey buddies are up to something.
And the bug cage. That barrier, I assume?
If so, it won't be long before they find out we broke in.
Then we should make our exit while we can.
I keep wanting to augment Velvet's appearance, but it's just so busy that I can't possibly add anything to it. Her costume's completely absurd and speaks for itself. Ah! Here we're doing this, I guess. Ow. If I were ever gonna change things about Velvet's costume, like adding accessories to it, it would definitely involve switching back to one of her other costumes. And the other one's just dirty and gross looking, so probably the villager costume. But for now, I see it fitting enough just to hang out with the one that's on the cover. Wouldn't mind getting a Yuri costume though. Even though I used that last game. Once I found it, I was content to leave the summoner's robes behind for a while and spend the rest of the experience playing as Sorey in Yuri's costume from Tales of Berseria. Just a nice, just a nice, concise black martial artist costume. There we go. I wonder if they would have a barrier based on gender for that. That's actually worth questioning.
Your style is really unique.
Is that would they block it from being used by Velvet based on gender, if it is in this game, which I think it probably is, because they seem to reuse costumes and other things a lot. And if not Yuri, who would get to use it? The samurai, I suppose? Did I never activate you? Oh, I did a stupid is what I did. I walked right past it. Oh. Well, you'd think I'd just activate because it's the one by the entrance. Oh well. I walked right past it without clicking on it. Oh, well, there was cutscenes on the way out, so I guess it would have been a bit of a waste to teleport out. Now we just need to find our way back to town before everybody dies. Ah, leave me alone, badgers. I got things to do.
Hey, how goes it?
Zavid!
Easy there, bro. I don't got time to spar today. Got a date lined up.
That artifact you've got belongs to Ifried. Why do you have it?
Just picked it up off the ground somewhere.
Don't screw with me, tough guy. I have ways of making you talk.
Ha! I wonder how much pain gets you to open up.
You're the one about to be tested.
It's not up to you how this goes. If I want to talk, we'll talk. And if I want to fight, we'll fight.
What are you?
I'd play more, but I don't want to keep old Pointybeard waiting. We'll chat some more later, with our fists.
Wait!
Aizen! We need to get the flowers to everyone on the ship!
You can handle it!
But you're...
Let's head back, Laffy said.
All right.
Aizen's inclusion, not Aizen, well also Aizen, but Zavid's inclusion in the story is getting odd. We'll see where that goes. Close, 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 close. Don't mind me. Woohoo! Getting close here. Thematically, it makes sense to rush because I've got people to save.
That thing Zavid was holding? What do you think that was?
From the sound of it, it seemed to belong to Ifried.
I've never seen any object or art quite like it. Maybe it's that relic Ifried brought back from a continent across the sea.
An art from another continent. Do you think Aizen will be alright?
That Moloch seemed to know what he was doing. I'd rather we just stayed out of his way, but...
First the throne, and now here. What is Zavid after, anyway?
He was probably just making up that date business. But still, old Pointybeard?
Just like Ifried. When I was talking with Benwick, he said Ifried had a pointy beard.
You don't say.
Then I bet Zavid is that wanted Moloch the Abbey's looking for.
Yeah, he must be aware they're after him. And then he baited Aizen into following him, using something that belonged to Ifried.
And I'm pretty sure Aizen knew that, but he went after him all the same. This can only go well, I'm sure.
Is Aizen in trouble?
It doesn't matter either way, if his Corsair Scourge goes untreated. For now, let's get back to the ship.
Wait, how does the Corsair's Scourge work again? I thought it infected everybody, but then they said... that, wait, what's going on there? So Laphicet doesn't have to take the cure, but... Why does Laphicet not have to take it, but Aizen does? I thought maybe it didn't affect Malik, but maybe Malik could be used as a... Oh, okay. So... Because... Okay, yeah, because Eleanor is taking it and tethered to Laphicet, Laphicet will be cured by Eleanor, whereas the other one's using somebody else to cure themselves. Yeah, okay. That's what's going on there. That's fine. Got that. Just grabbing a few things. So I think that's what's going on there, is that each tethered Malik and Exorcist combo has only one of them has to take it. So one of them's going to be Eleanor and the other one's going to be Bienfu. And that's what's going on there. Okay. What? That is a stack of frogs.
Look! A frog!
It's unusual to see one this close to the sea.
Hey, I thought of a poem! Day at Port Renede. A frog jumps into the void. The sound of the sea.
Magilu?
What was that? Just a little poem that popped into my head. My inspiration came from pondering the terror a frog would feel if it unwittingly leapt into the salty ocean.
That's...
I don't get it at all.
I got another one! Skinny little frog, Muggy-Loo is on your side. Do not give up hope.
I guess that one is about rooting for a frog?
That's right. I once bet a fortune on a game of chance involving frogs. That was my inspiration for this one. What do you think? Poetic, isn't it?
I think you have a gambling problem.
So, did this skinny frog win?
Nope. I lost my entire bet.
I think we can call that poetic justice.
It must have been the Reaper's curse! That's the only way anyone could have anything bad happen to them! You know they would blame it on the Reaper's curse if Eisen was around. Because apparently any slight hindrance is the Reaper's curse in this narrative now. If the Reaper's curse affects everybody around Eisen, does that mean that Eisen chasing... If Eisen is currently chasing after Zavid, does that mean that Zavid is doomed to fail at whatever he tries to do, and Eisen's going to successfully catch him because of the Reaper's curse?
We've brought back your solitomas. Drink up.
You've saved us! But where's the first mate?
We bumped into some wannabe tough guy Moloch, and he just took off after him.
What? That must have been Zavid! Why didn't you guys follow him?
And leave you all with the Corsair Scourge?
Yes! Eisen's the one in danger here.
Is it because the Abbey is after Zavid?
So you even knew about it? I heard the details from a merchant who deals with the Abbey. Some big-shot exorcist named Melchior has set up a trap for Zavid and Loringen. If Eisen gets caught up in that, he might not make it out alive.
So now there's Melchior to worry about.
Why is Lord Melchior assuming direct command to capture Zavid? Wait, that's not important. What matters is I can turn Laffy's head over to him and finally return to the Abbey.
Melchior is a legate. A powerful enemy, trap or no.
Ugh, you guys are useless! Well, fine. If you're not going to go help him, we will.
What made you think you're capable of being any help?
Would you let an ally get slaughtered just because you were scared?
What?
We want to save him. Maybe we'll lose. It still won't stop us. We are the ones who decide our fates. Only us. That's just the creed of Eifried's pirates.
You're a real hothead, you know that? Nobody said anything about not helping Eisen.
Huh?
You all stay here, take your medicine like good little boys, and be ready to welcome back your first mate and captain.
The captain?
Why else would Eisen knowingly barge into a trap, if not to save Eifried?
Of course! Leave the ship and crew to me.
Here, this one's for you.
Those pirates haven't a lick of sense in them.
They don't let reason dictate who they protect.
If you say so, Demon.
Now, about where Eisen's headed.
Those exorcists were talking about some place called Loringen.
Yes, it's a tower in the northern part of Westgand where the exorcists train.
Lines up with what Benwick told us. That must be the place.
There must be a lot of exorcists. Hang in there, Eisen.
That'll take more than basic exorcists to do him in.
We ought to pity any poor exorcists who meet the Reaper.
Right. Let's work together and find him.
Right after I grabbed this little sparkle. Bing! That was distracting me for the entire span of that cutscene. Like, there's a sparkle right over there and you stopped me before I could grab it. And they're so rarely, immediately useful objects, but just the fact that they exist means I have to grab them. At least the ones that are on the path.
Solitoma is as awful as I remember. I'd hoped I'd never have to drink it again.
Are you alright, Eleanor?
Is this your second experience with the Corsair Scourge?
No, I had it for a different reason. In the Abbey, it's tradition for initiates to drink Solitoma as part of their welcoming festivities.
Sounds like hazing to me.
When everyone shares the same experience, drinking something so shockingly revolting, our bonds are strengthened. It's a good thing.
If you say so.
I really did believe I'd never have to taste it again. To be blunt, I hate it.
You're lucky you think it tastes so terrible. That means you also know what tastes good. Right, Velvet?
What does that mean?
Velvet can't taste anything aside from blood.
What? Is that because she's a demon?
I'm aware of one other flavor. Mogulu, here's your dose of Solitoma.
No!
Get back here!
Don't! Keep that salad away from... I see. The sweet taste of another suffering. Why does it seem like everyone around me is completely mad?
Yeah! Continuing to fight when you know you'll lose just is insane!
Would you stand around and watch your comrade die just because you're scared?
I wouldn't want to, but getting myself killed wouldn't save anyone either.
Yes, it would be illogical to fight.
Is being illogical really that bad?
Well...
At the Empyrean's throne, I remember Velvet standing, despite the horrible pain she felt. Rokuro is training with all his heart in order to defeat his brother Shigure. And Kurogane used up his own head to forge a powerful blade.
None of that is very logical.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to put it, but I think it's all amazing.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Magilu is traveling with us, even though she doesn't care. And that...
Yes, go on.
I don't really understand what that's about.
Miss Mogulu, hang in there!
Well, it is amazing in some sense, I suppose.
Hello there. You're headed to Loringen Tower too? Just a bit ago, a brawny, silver-haired man asked me how to get there.
Did he say why he was going there?
Something about meeting some friends of his. Exorcists use that tower to train, right? If he has exorcist friends, then maybe he's one too. But he seemed a bit rough and tumble to be an exorcist. I can't imagine a man like him.
Did he say anything else?
He said someone else might stop by and ask about the tower, and told me to tell him if they do. Did he mean you?
No clue.
So he was planning on us following him. What's he scheming?
You mean Zavid? Or the Abbey?
Both.
He's acting surprised about people following him. Of course that's his plan. He called attention to himself on
Tower
purpose.
lies beyond the Burnak Plateau.
Blah! If you're gonna set up an obvious trap, couldn't it at least be someplace more convenient?
Cannot get across there.
What's wrong, Lafayette?
I was just wondering why Aizen and Zavid can't work together to find Ifrid.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred. Such a hassle.
Oh, really?
Well, I can't fully deny it.
The same could be said of women, and of everyone, really. It's hard to work alongside someone unless you strive to understand their thoughts and feelings.
And if you can't?
Well,
It's like Zavid said. You start talking with your fists instead.
Sounds harder than I thought.
Just learn who people are, then you're good, right? Oh, was there something hidden back here? It was funny, like, men are like this. Well, actually, everyone's like this. Turns out I'm just saying weirdly sexist things for no reason. Another Cats joins the crew to deplete my collection of shiny bits, to constantly make me feel like we need more. Not that it's hard to get more, because you just walk back into an area you were just in and grab all the same ones again, so not much of a grind involved. But I just want to have a nice, healthy supply. So then I wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. Maybe I'll just work towards that at some point. Is this a familiar location? I mean, honestly, all these open fields kind of just look the same, don't they? Hello, you're code red. Might as well make... Oop, there's a chest over here, too. May as well make my move. Get credit where we can. At some point, I'll turn all these in. There we go. Hey, whoa.
Are we ready for this?
It's like this game's equivalent of a behemoth. Look at this guy. He's got 41,000 hit points and a weakness to water. Resistance to physical and wind. So I'm looking for Water Fiend Demi-Human. Let's see what I can do. I think I already have kind of a water combo. That's kind of one. This one could work. So, oh, that one's not water? I mixed up which one was which. It's fine. So Shell Splitter, that's a good one. Any other water attacks? Water Snake's Wake, let's make that the third one then. Fiend and Demi-Human. Harsh Rebuttal, but it's a physical attack. I don't know how that works. If it's if he's resistant to one thing and he's strong and he's weak against the other thing, I don't know what happens in that situation. Maybe I'll just go for mixing water with things that'll work on him instead. Just need to avoid wind and physical, I think. Stun. That's not a bad idea. Ow, my face and other parts of my body, I suppose. Oh, ow. Okay, bad start. We're off to a bad start. Oh, he's heavy on the stuns here. There we go. Ow. Here he comes, coming after me. There we go. Just gotta find the openings. Oh yeah, he's taking damage now. Super Chocolate Murder, go! Ooh. Was that like 5,000 damage? Oh yeah, he's like half down already. Neat. Make it count. Uh-oh, he's blocking it. Stop that. Oh, okay, don't hit him. I thought that whole combo was gonna miss for a second there. Oh. Watch out, block. Charging up. Good. He's definitely getting. He's feeling the full force of being outnumbered. That's for sure. Everyone is just pummeling him, and he's not getting a lot of chance to react. Holy crap! Yeah, he's just melting. Charging. There we go. Holy crap. Holy crap, he's not putting up much of a fight at the moment. Come on. Therian, come on. Oh, that's all I need. Come on, finish him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're good.
I refuse to fall here.
That was almost bad. Luminary's Ventite. For each successive hit during a Mystic Art, a portion of the expended BG will be restored. Neat. That's neat. So doing BG attacks will actually restore the BG. It's partially if you do them well, apparently.
Whoa! Hot water is spouting out of the mountain!
And look at those rainbows. This is one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Bernak Geyser. The water heats up from underground until the pressure forces it to spray up from the surface.
And the rainbows are caused by light reflecting from the salts suspended in the mineral water. It took tens of thousands of years for the minerals to accumulate here and form this phenomenon.
Wowee!
That was very educational.
At least you know plenty of trivia, if nothing else.
Additionally, the groundwater veins that feed this geyser are connected to the sea. Because of this, every now and then a boiled octopus or crab will shoot out from the geyser.
No way!
That's impossible. Well, not impossible, but
With the salt content of the geyser's water, I bet they're seasoned to perfection.
Magilo, I'm declaring your bizarre imagination the 8th wonder of the world.
People say that all the time.
That is a hell of a sight. Look at those rainbows. This is a neat location. And it's just a vista off to the side of that boss fight. And grab. And grab. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. So there's my goal. I gotta walk around in here a little bit and grab what I can, right? Oh, crap. I can't walk into the water. Danger, danger. Even this shallow water is too much for poor little protagonist beast. Can I grab... There we go. Tails coins. Got myself another one of those bottles that it's going to conveniently stop working later. When I actually want to use it. Off we go.